Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, and welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. We are in this thing, grateful and thankful for this day, for this time, and for this opportunity to be able to come together to participate in another Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, normal, and necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I'm so glad that you are here with us on today as we lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 262. I pray this message is for me and for you. We're talking about the loneliness of early morning grief. The loneliness of early morning grief. Now, we've talked about something similar, talking about nighttime when everything slows down and everything is calm. We talked about the grief that takes place at nighttime. Today, we're going to talk about the loneliness of early morning grief. Let's talk about it, y'all. My soul waits for the Lord more than watchmen wait for the morning, more than watchmen wait for the morning. There's something about the early hours of the morning. The world still hushed, the light just breaking that makes grief feel heavier. While others sleep, you awaken to the ache of absence. The quiet of dawn can magnify your sorrow, leaving you feeling more alone than ever. The psalmist understood this kind of waiting, the long, heavy hours when hope seems distant and the morning feels far off. Yet he also reminds us that just as surely as morning comes, God's presence comes too. I think so many people can identify, and I don't know if everybody's rhythm is different. For some people, it's the evening time, it's the nighttime that really gets them, that really, where that grief is magnified, where they really feel the pain of grief, the sorrow of grief, the loneliness of grief. And perhaps for some people, it is the morning time. I know weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning time. But for some people, it may be the morning time when the sun starts to rise, or even before the sun, when it's dark. Maybe you're laying there alone. Maybe you're laying in bed because you can't sleep. Maybe you're contemplating everything that you got to do for that particular day. Maybe it's the morning time. Maybe based off the morning routines that you had, right? Especially if you've lost a child or if you've lost a spouse, right? Or even if you were caregiving for a parent. So the morning times, the routines, things getting started, the memories of morning, right? Whether it's breakfast or car rides or whatever the case may be, and your body is used to a certain rhythm. Now all of a sudden that rhythm has ceased. Perhaps it's the loneliness of the morning or the morning time that brings more grief to you. And it's hard to get out of bed, and it's hard to jump in the shower, and it's hard to brush your teeth, and it's hard to wash your hair. Maybe it's the morning time, right? So many of us, different times of days may be highlighted that causes us to have a harder time this time of the day dealing with our grief. For you, is it the evening? Is it the morning? Is it the evening or is it the morning? Something about the early hours of the morning, right? Here it is. The same God who painted the sunrise meets you in those lonely dawn hours, not with noise or distraction, but with quiet comfort. In those early mornings of grief, when silence presses on your soul, you are not abandoned. You got to remember, in the formula of grief that I'm giving you, that I'm going to lay out, we got to go up, we got to go in, we got to go out, we got to go on or forward. Going upward to God is so very important. In those times of grief, in those times of tears, in those times of sorrow, in those moments, those particular moments, no one may be around, right? It's those moments where we lean into God to help us to navigate through our struggles. Those early mornings of grief when silence presses on your soul, you are not abandoned. That's what I want you to know. You're not abandoned. You're not abandoned. That's when I think sometimes the reality hits us or the shock sets back in. We hope it was a dream. It's not a dream. We lay in bed, we contemplate, we think, we cry, them tears run across the bridge of our nose. We bury our face in our pillow, we scream. We just lay there thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. It's in those early mornings of grief. Silence presses our soul that we are not abandoned. The God who neither slumbers nor sleeps keeps watch with you. He hears the prayers you don't have words for and sees the tears you wipe away before the day begins. Here's your point of application, y'all. When grief greets you in the early morning, take a moment to invite God into the silence. When that grief hits you in that early morning, take a minute, take a moment to invite God into the silence. Read a short psalm, breathe a prayer, simply sit with Him as the sun rises. Let the morning light remind you that sorrow may last for the night, but joy is going to come in the morning. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 262. Told you this message for me and for you. The loneliness of early morning grief. The loneliness of early morning grief. Y'all tapping in this morning. Come on. Hey, Natasha Davis. Yes, all of that rhythm all the way, especially nighttime and weekends. And morning too. See, the weekends, right? Nighttime, weekends, early. And a lot of that is built the rhythm that we had, the rhythm that you had, the routines, whether it's the morning or the evening or even the weekends, the routines. And so some of those days may be more intense than others, right? Thank you for sharing, Natasha. Hey, Devada, nighttime was the worst for me. My mind was in overdrive and the silence made it worse. Thank you for sharing, Devada. For her, it was the nighttime. Hey, Miss Diane, it is the nighttime for me because I talk to my sister every night before going to sleep. Thank you for sharing, Miss Diane. Miss Connie said all day, every day. So a lot of times it's based on the rhythm, right? Based on the rhythm. Natasha going out and the weekends and the evenings, and Devada the evenings, and Miss Diane the evenings, right? Talking to her before you go to sleep. So a lot of times it's the rhythm. It's the rhythms that we had that will kind of dictate whether it's the morning or whether it's the evening, right? And so, yeah, we got it, man. Dealing with that, we're going to invite God in. We're going to continue to go up and we're going to continue to navigate through this thing called grief. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Y'all hang in there. We're going to make it one day at a time, one step at a time, 1 minute at a time, one moment at a time. Keep on grieving, keep on mourning, keep on expressing outwardly what you're feeling. And oops, hit it too soon. Keep on expressing outwardly all that you're feeling inwardly. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I'm see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief devotion. Good morning.